Good afternoon. I just want to give you guys an update regarding the acid cases that occurred, the attempted murder cases involving the acid from last year in April in Mililani to the recent one at Ala Moana. Just going to give a little bit of history first. On April 7th, 2023, an attempted murder investigation was initiated after a Mililani female reported that a male had pointed a firearm at her before throwing a liquid on her, causing her skin and clothes to burn. The victim was hospitalized in critical condition with severe burns. After 2 weeks of intense investigation, the suspect was identified as Paul Cameron, the 21-year-old ex-boyfriend of the victim. Cameron was arrested at that time for murder in the second degree on April 21st, 2023. And was being held at the Oahu Community Correctional Center while awaiting trial. While at OCCC, Cameron befriended Sebastian McQuan, who was awaiting trial for drug and assault charges. Cameron instructed McQuan on how to carry out an acid attack on a random person. The purpose of the random attack was to cast doubt on Cameron as a suspect in the Mililani attack. In exchange, Cameron arranged for bail for McQuan so that McQuan could be released from OCCC. On January 23, 2024, while out on bail, McQuan approached and threw acid on a woman near Ala Moana Center, causing severe burns to her face and body. He was indicted 1 week later for attempted murder in the second degree and assault in the first degree. Today, an Oahu grand jury indicted Paul Cameron and Sebastian McQuan in an alleged murder for hire plot. In addition to his attempted murder in the second degree and assault in the first degree, McQuan is additionally charged for attempted murder in the first degree and conspiracy to commit attempted murder in the first degree. Cameron is also charged with accomplice to attempted murder in the second degree, accomplice to assault in the first degree, attempted murder in the first degree, and conspiracy to commit attempted murder in the first degree. The Strategic Enforcement Detail transported both males today from OCCC to HPD where they were booked. They will be returned to OCCC where they will be held without bail. Detectives of the Homicide and Strategic Enforcement Detail conducted and led this investigation. We worked with the Department of the Prosecuting Attorney Domestic Violence Chief, Tiffany Kael, and her investigators there. They have worked alongside us and were instrumental during the investigative process to charge the two suspects. We also want to recognize the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation for their assistance and cooperation during this investigation. Also, forensic document examination expert Jim Josie of Josie and Associates. The cooperative efforts from everyone involved brought us to where we are today. I can take any questions if you have.
So was it OCCC folks that said, hey, both of these guys involved in acid attacks used to share a cell together? Is that how HPD was tipped off to this?
No, we did our own inquiry, knowing that this type of attack wasn't a common type of thing. So we checked to see if they shared a module. And then they assisted us giving us that information, and it went from there.
Anything more like chemical itself? How similar were they, the two incidents?
Very similar based on the description. We're still trying to, a little bit more investigation as to where it was purchased, based on the detailed information that Cameron provided to McQuan. But we believe it's sulfuric acid.
As far as a murder for hire, what was the incentive other than being bailed out? That's a pretty rash act to take.
It was to cast doubt on Cameron, to show that it was possibly someone else and not him. That's why he did it.
I just mean, what incentive would McQuan have to go and do this for?
Based on what we have so far, it was to bail him out.
And that's all?
That's all we have so far. Mm-hmm.
Just to clarify, they were in the same module?
Yes, that has been confirmed. They were in the same module at some point. I don't know how long. I don't know. I don't have that information. But they were there together.
What steps are in place?
I mean, we can't control what people tell each other when they're in prison or at OCCC, but we are working with Department of Corrections.
How close were they in the cell in terms of their relationship?
We know that they were friends. Everything else would be rumors unless we speak to them, and they're not talking with us at this point.
And then just for clarification, so the new charges for Cameron that's the attempted murder to the assault and the conspiracy?
For Cameron, yes, so it is Cameron is accomplice to attempted murder in the second degree and accomplice to the assault. That's the attempted murder second, and the assault was initially what Makwan was, but he's an accomplice to both of those.
And then conspiracy,
For the murder in the first degree and the conspiracy to commit attempted murder in the first degree.
oh, okay.
Mhm.
So initially, these, were they investigated as separate, and how does, now that they appear to be very related, how does that impact the investigation going forward?
They were charged separately. So now that we realize it's a murder for hire plot, that's what the new charges are for as well.
Can you describe some of the evidence or what investigators have looked through to kind of come down to this finding?
For the
Just what your investigators did, what they looked at to kind of.
So we basically would reach out to, based on that, we look at their records and work with the Department of Corrections and see what kind of notes were recovered, and then effort.
And the handwriting was what? Where did that come from?
That was from within the cell, not the cell, the module that was given to us.
Anything more on why Cameron wanted to do these attacks in the first place?
We didn't get to talk to Cameron, so it's,
Singled out somebody for their work on the forensic.
it was a handwriting expert.
That was the handwriting.
Mhm.
Okay. And that handwriting, so there was a note from him in OCCC that they were able to look at. So did we get a note from Sebastian? That was a handwritten note that he had gotten as well?
So that's all part of the investigation, so that's as much as I'm going to release right now.
Will Cameron's mother be charged with anything? Does she have anything to do with McQuan's bail?
There's no charges for his mom right now at this point.
How was he able to get that money to bail him out if he was already incarcerated?
It's all part of the investigation. Okay? Okay, that's all I have. Thank you.